Hey guys, what's up? It's War again. Just posting one more deck profile. Later today or tomorrow, I'll be posting some gameplay of this. Cause, well, this is an epic deck that I've actually enjoyed playing with. And it works out amazingly. Well, I'm just gonna go right on into it. So, first card we have is Herald of Perfection. His goal is pretty much to help defend you, since he has a nice 28 wall right there. While his goal is pretty much to shut down anything your opponent tries to do in this deck. That's why you wouldn't really mind drawing into some shine balls if you like early game if you can get him out. And that's pretty much his entire goal, or just to punch your opponent right in the face if you just really want to that bad. Then, on to the second monster, Herald of Orange Light. He's a weaker monster, but he has an amazing effect, where you can discard him and any other fairy monster to pretty much negate any monster effect, and then destroy that monster, which is amazing. Then we have Herald of Perfection's little ritual card right here. It has to be exactly 6, but it's still pretty useful. Then we have 2 advanced ritual arts, so we can send some of one of these 2 to the grave if we need to. Obviously, we're going to be packing Preparation of Rites, because who doesn't like just going to a Herald with one of these right here, and then just ending up bringing it back with a Preparation of Rites. That handles pretty much the Herald part of the engine. Now we have the Agent part. Pretty much Hyperion is there to pop other cards that aren't really being activated much by your opponent that Herald can't really hit. And plus he is a strong beater also. Then we're running 2 Earths just to search out for Venus, or if you have the field spell up, you can search for Hyperion. The Venus's goal is entirely to go as a synchro material with Earth, and I should say, to get out 3 shine balls by paying 15, so you can get out Dark Mist, because who doesn't like getting out Dark Mist like that? Then you have Archlord Christia. Pretty much its entire goal is to stop all your opponent's special summons, which is good against Yangzing and Dark World, so on and so on. Pretty much it's that, and to add angels from your grave to your hand. Plus, if you can't get out like that, just get out with a Valhalla. Yakasha was pretty much the whole goal of this, to return cards from their spell and trap card zone to their hand, so you don't have to worry about them. Marshmallow is just a wall and some burn damage, obviously. Honest is there just to just as like kind of like a I don't know, a magic cylinder, I guess you could say, but it's really useful, and I wish I could run 2 instead of 1, because that would just be so much better. Then we have a Dark Witch right here, pretty much just a beater and something sent to the grave with a Mystical Shine Ball, if you're really that desperate to get out Herald. Then there's these 2 Megamis. They're pretty much the main goal for Advanced Ritual Art Send. We're running 2 of Sanctuary in the Sky instead of 3, because I found that 3 clogged it up. But pretty much it just lowers the amount of damage you take, so you can, like, I don't know, if you're really wanting to get something off the field, like, I don't know, Archlord, and they have, like, I don't know, an obelisk or something, then yeah, that's pretty much the goal of Sanctuary in the Sky. 3 Valhalla, because if you draw into this and Archlord or Hyperion, it's really nice. 1 Raigeki to clear off the field, so your opponent didn't... Sorry about that. One Raigeki, so pretty much to clear off your opponent's side of the field so you can go in for game or something like on the likes of that. Then for the final spell, Dark Factory of Mass Production to get these two back to your hand. So if you want to like send Advanced Ritual Art, bring out Advanced Ritual Art and send one of these to the grave, or one of Dark Witch and a Shine Ball, and then bring out Herald, you can always activate Factory Max Production, add this back to your hand, or no, add these two back to your hand, and then activate Preparation of Rites, add a Herald from your deck, then add back Advanced Ritual Art. Then you can always go in for a Venus afterwards, and then you also have another monster in hand to discard with orange. Then, since we don't really run traps, we have 3 Royal Decrees, which is pretty good. That handles it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're running 1 Stardust to stop destruction effects, like most of the other monsters. A Scrap Dragon is our own destruction effect. Crimson Blader to stop them from special summoning a bunch of crap. Our nuke. Ancient Sacred Wyvern, pretty much its goal is just to become a giant beater really fast. It's pretty easy to get out if you're running this type of engine, and it's really useful. HCS is pretty much if you're going against an opponent who's using like an invincible monster for an amount of time. Like earlier I went to Dark Mist and I had trouble dealing with I can't remember the name of it. Well, it was pretty much an invincible monster and I couldn't really get rid of it, and I kept on trying to get out HCS, and when I finally did, it worked. It was really useful. Powered Insectron is pretty much just so you don't take damage, and it's useful for pretty much just becoming a beater and to just crash to another 25, but it won't be destroyed if it's the turn that was summoned. A Castor if you're going against decks that don't really run dark monsters, which is very useful. Armades to just make sure that your opponent doesn't have any spells or traps. That'll stop you when you're trying to take them out, so pretty much a Royal Decree right there. Armory Arm is your level 4 because who doesn't like boosting your own monster's attack? Because you can just play it on Armades and your opponent can't really do much about it. Now for the XEs, we have 2 level 4s. Extinction Knight, which is just another nuke. 101 because it's still broken as all hell. I don't know why no one uses this card, but Chronocon, or whatever, however you pronounce it, pretty much is just as good as Engineer, except it only affects itself, and your opponent takes the damage for it, and it's also a 21 beater. Pretty much its whole goal is to crash into a larger monster and detach, just so your opponent takes the damage instead of you. Then there's Mech-equipped Engineer. Everyone knows the goal of that. And then Dark Mist, if you're dealing with a giant beater or so. Well, that's pretty much the deck. I'm going to probably be posting some gameplay later today or tomorrow, depending on how busy it's going to be for school. And I'm aiming to post up like 4 videos this weekend, but I'm doubting I'll be able to. I might be able to post 2 at most. Well, that's pretty much going to be it. Like and sub if you enjoyed this video. All that bullshit that no one cares about. Peace the fuck out.